Today, I have an exercise that I'll be honest, for most people is going to be too uncomfortable for you to do. But if you are brave and willing to do a little experiment to sound a little bit more natural in American English, I think you might find this to be very, very rewarding. Good morning, guys. Good evening. Good afternoon. Welcome to your daily American English pronunciation show, which is Wake Up American. We're here between 7 to 8 a.m. New York to make sure that you can get in your 5-10 minutes of pronunciation practice for today. And to guide you in that process, there's me. Hello, my name's Geoff. Rhymes with breath. It's one of 4 keys to a natural sound American English, including placement, pitch, breath, trying to weaken those consonant sounds, strengthen those vowel sounds. Everything we're going to do today is going to really tie into those 4 aspects I just mentioned. What we're going to do is we're going to say some sentences. I've got 4 of them for you. And I want you to not only try to keep your lips straight, but I want you to try to not move your tongue, okay? So move it as little as possible. Try not to move your mouth. It may be helpful just to start kind of with a little bit of a smile, okay? And we're going to try to say these sentences. We're going to say each of them twice. What we're going to do is the first time you say it, straight lips, don't move your tongue, and then see if you can get the full words, and then we'll repeat it. Here is our first one. I'm not going to try my mouth or my tongue. I'm not going to try to move my mouth or my tongue. Again. I'm not going to try to move my mouth or my tongue. I'm not going to try to move my mouth or my tongue. Now, the goal when we're doing this, in case you can't really feel it yet, is we're trying to get used to just moving air. We don't want consonant sounds to block us. We don't want exaggerated mouth positions to also get in the way either. This is an exercise to practice doing that. We need to just continuously get that air moving in order to get a more natural sound. Yes, it's going to turn into mush. Yes, when we don't have the consonants, it's not going to be clear necessarily, but that's not the goal. The goal is to just keep the air moving. Let's take a look at our second example. I left all the cookies by the refrigerator. 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 Let's take a look at our third sentence here. There are 2 times as many people today. 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 Okay, how are you guys doing? Are you able to keep the breath flowing? When I'm not using the consonant sounds, can you kind of get an idea of the general words? Maybe not all the words, but maybe there's like 1 or 2 you can kind of pick out. Okay, that's kind of a goal when you're doing this as well on your own. Can you try to make the sentence a little bit understandable even though you're not using your lips and you're not using your tongue? Let's do one more just to practice. I left my cell phone in the backseat of your car. I left my cell phone in the backseat of your car. I left my cell phone in the backseat of your car. I left my cell phone in the backseat of your car. Okay, I didn't do that one perfectly. I could feel my my tongue touch, make some contact for that S sound. But I did try to minimize my tongue movements. Hopefully you're doing that as well. Let me know, guys, were you able to get through these sentences successfully? Was there one that was easier or one that was harder for you? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good day, have a good night, and a good afternoon.